It's a nightmare scenario that haunts every man. You're committed, she's in your life, you're building a future. Then you find out she cheated, and the stab to the gut is even worse. It was with her ex. Your mind screams, why? What did he have that I don't? Why would she go back to old news? Every mainstream explanation will tell you it's about familiarity or comfort, but those are lies designed to keep you from the terrifying, deeper truth. Today, we shatter the illusions and expose the brutal psychological realities of why women so often return to their exes for infidelity. This isn't about blaming anyone. It's about understanding the primal forces of male strength, feminine desire, and the invisible cords that can pull her back, even when you're doing everything right. This is the real reason women cheat with their exes, and it will redefine your understanding of relational dynamics. The words hit you like a physical blow. I cheated with him. The him being the ghost you always felt lingering, her ex. That man she used to be with, the one you thought you'd replaced. Your mind races. He's old news. He's the past. You're here, now, in her life, building something real. So why? Why would she betray you, your relationship, and her own stated desires by going back to a man she supposedly moved on from? Every friend, every family member, every relationship counselor will give you the comforting answer. It's about familiarity, or she just had some unresolved issues. But those platitudes are a smokescreen designed to protect your fragile ego from the more brutal, more psychologically devastating truth. The uncomfortable reality, the one no one admits, is this. When a woman cheats with an ex, it is almost always because the ex represents a form of perceived masculine value that you either never possessed or have allowed to atrophy. This isn't about who's a better man on paper. This isn't about who has more money or a nicer car. This is about deep, primal psychological signaling. The ex, in that moment of transgression, often embodies a specific missing piece of her emotional or sexual fulfillment, a piece tied to strength, challenge, unpredictability, or a fundamental masculine frame that she perceives as absent in her current relationship. You must internalize this. An ex represents a known quantity of certain traits that once captivated her. Her return to him for infidelity is a desperate search for those specific traits, or a test of your current value against his past one. If you're tired of being blindsided by betrayal, tired of hearing comforting lies, and ready to learn the raw, unvarnished psychological truths about female desire and infidelity, then you need to be here. We don't sugarcoat anything. We expose the realities that empower you. Hit that subscribe button right now and make sure you turn on notifications, because the insights that follow will shatter your illusions and redefine your understanding of relationships forever. The first hidden reason no one admits is the unresolved anchor. His past frame still resonates. When a woman cheats with an ex, it's rarely about wanting to get back into the relationship with him. It's about revisiting a psychological anchor that he established during their initial connection. This anchor is a potent cocktail of how he made her feel, the challenge, the excitement, the emotional roller coaster, the sense of his unshakable frame, or even the feeling of having to earn his attention. Think about Alex and his girlfriend Maria. Alex was the safe, stable guy. He had a great job, treated Maria exceptionally well, and was always there for her. But Maria confessed she cheated with her ex, a volatile musician. Alex was furious. He was a mess. I supported her. He ignored her. The truth, the musician, despite his flaws, had established an initial frame of scarcity, unpredictability, and raw, untamed masculine energy. He never overinvested emotionally, never put her on a pedestal, and always had a compelling, albeit chaotic, mission. This created a primal attraction for Maria that Alex's comfortable, predictable stability simply couldn't touch. When she sought the ex, she wasn't seeking the relationship. She was seeking the feeling he once embodied, the feeling of masculine edge, of having to prove herself, of a man whose world didn't revolve around her. Alex's good treatment had made her too comfortable, too secure, and starved her desire for challenge. This isn't to say chaos is good, but that security without challenge creates a vacuum that the past challenge will fill. The X still represents a known psychological quantity of excitement or a strong, even if destructive, frame. Your challenge, then, is to embody that strength and challenge without the chaos. This leads us to the second hidden reason: the lack of tension and the primal need for challenge.
The comfortable lie is that security equals fidelity. The brutal truth is that absolute predictability and absence of challenge kill desire, often leading her to seek it elsewhere, sometimes in the ghost of a past thrill. When you have made yourself utterly predictable, when she knows every emotional response, every plan, every thought, you extinguish the spark. Consider Liam and his wife, Chloe. Liam was the perfect husband. He did all the chores, planned all the date nights, and was always available to talk through her feelings. He thought he was building an unbreakable bond. Yet Chloe had a one-night stand with an ex from college, a man she hadn't seen in years. Liam was devastated. "I gave her everything. I was so present." Exactly. Liam was too present, too available, too predictable. His kindness and consistent presence, while admirable, created a dynamic where Chloe never had to invest, never had to wonder, never had to chase. Her primitive brain, starved of challenge, saw Liam as the comfortable friend, not the compelling lover. The ex, a relic of a time when passion was raw and uncertain, represented that missing tension. It was a momentary escape, a psychological recalibration to a time when desire was fueled by the unknown. It wasn't about the ex, it was about the feeling he could temporarily provide that Liam had unintentionally extinguished. If you are a man who has experienced this pain, or fears it, and you're ready to stop being the too comfortable partner who gets betrayed, then this channel is for you. We provide the uncomfortable, empowering truths. Subscribe right now and hit the notification bell. Don't let your good intentions become your greatest weakness. The third hidden reason is the test of your current frame against his ghost. When a woman cheats with an ex, it is often, at a subconscious level, a desperate test, a test of your current frame against the memory, or the ghost, of his past frame. She is unconsciously seeking to validate if her current partner, you, truly possesses the masculine strength, the unshakable certainty, and the sovereign frame that she needs. Take Daniel and his girlfriend, Olivia. Daniel knew Olivia still occasionally spoke to her ex. He tolerated it, trying to be the understanding boyfriend. Then came the betrayal. Olivia slept with the ex during an argument with Daniel, only to immediately regret it. She tearfully explained she was confused and testing their boundaries. This confusion was a direct test of Daniel's frame.
His tolerance of their continued communication, his attempts to be understanding rather than firmly asserting his boundaries, signaled a permeable frame. Olivia, perhaps unconsciously, wanted to see if Daniel would finally step up and embody the strong, non-negotiable frame that the ex once possessed, or that she subconsciously desires. Her act of cheating with the ex was a destructive way of asking, "Are you strong enough to stop me? To lead me? To embody the value I truly crave?" When he remained understanding and tried to talk through it immediately, he failed the final test. She knew he wouldn't walk away, and his perceived value evaporated. The most powerful antidote to her straying to an ex is to become a man whose frame is so strong, whose purpose is so compelling, and whose standards are so unshakable that the ghost of any ex pales in comparison to the reality of you. This means cultivating a life where your emotional sovereignty is non-negotiable. Your kindness and generosity must come from a place of genuine abundance, not a desperate need for her approval. When she recognizes that your world does not revolve around her, that your masculine frame is so solid it cannot be breached by her actions or the ghost of a past lover, then and only then does she truly commit. Because she realizes she is with the ultimate prize, a man who is loyal to himself first, and therefore truly capable of high-value loyalty to her. If this video has finally revealed the painful truths behind why women cheat with exes, let that knowledge empower you. Don't be the man who gets blindsided by these primal psychological forces. Subscribe to this channel now to arm yourself with the insights that will allow you to build relationships based on genuine respect, deep attraction, and unwavering fidelity. Hit that notification bell. It's time to redefine your understanding of loyalty and masculine strength.